Hey guys, this is Benny here for Straight to the King. So it's been a really pretty amazing action-packed couple of days. Most of the action, unsurprisingly, is involved Isildur 1. And as you can see here, he was playing in a huge game, heads up 08 2K4K against Karlu, which was the biggest match of the week. Isildur ended up finishing up 420k just from this one table. It was quite a marathon session. They played around 1,000 hands, and before that they also played some 1k 2k 08 where Isildur won a further 116k. And it was a really pretty amazing match to watch. Karlu especially was playing just extra crazy loose aggressive and opening around 100% of buttons, as you can see here, with 4-4 10 queen open, which is not a good 08 hand normally. So yeah, it was really pretty amazing match to watch, and both players were just instantly acting, so it was really fast paced. A couple of interesting hands in particular as well. This was quite an interesting hand here where Karlu check raises the turn, turning his hand into a bluff, and then ends up hero calling river when he catches a piece of it. So here he flops the nut flush draw and c-bets, and then check raises the offsuit king turn. And then when he catches third pair on the river, he ends up hero calling and is good versus Isildur's miss straight. And another kind of similar interesting hand was this one, where 3-bet pot again, and this time once Isildur c-bets, Karlu raises the flop and also bets turn once Isildur calls for flop. So at this point you'd think he has quite a lot of kings or jacks, at least in his range. So when Isildur check raises, that is going to imply he's got an even stronger range. River's a brick. Isildur continues, and Karlu finds the hero call with just a pair of 8s and the miss flush draw. So pretty aggressive bluff line attempt there by Isildur, but as is pretty much his MO, of course. So Isildur finished up 420k from that one table, and finished up over 640k on the day, where the rest of that came from 501k and 2k 4k triple draw against the regular 2-7 crowd such as the Courtster, Samrastan, Sanika, Trueteller and Taglos. And Karlu was by far the biggest loser of the day, with all of his damage coming against Isildur across those two tables. And so Deuce 7, as usual, has been the biggest game of the week and has been running every day 2k 4k. But surprisingly, there was also some deep 200-400 no limit action on stars, which started off heads up between Kanu and Will Hasher were playing short heads up, and then Samrastan joined and they switched it up to deep 3-handed, and then the table eventually filled up. And this was the biggest hand of that session, 116k pot between Samrastan and Will Hasher, and these two have got quite a lot of history, so even in this hand they bring out the cheeky chat. So here Samrastan cold 4-bets pre-flop and gets the call from Will Hasher. In position, flop is 8-3-7 rainbow, and Will Hasher's already with the comments. And calls. So turn, Samrastan continues pretty big, setting up a river shove size, and is called again. And the river, interestingly, is the third 8. So Samrastan checks. So Will Hasher loves to try and put people off with his talking. Sam is obviously very used to it. He checks here when it's a pretty dry river, and Will Hasher bets pretty small. But interestingly here, Sam instantly check raise shoves, and then Will Hasher ends up folding. So Will Hasher likely waited towards bluffs and trying to just make a value sized bet, trying to get Sam off maybe ace king that fired the turn. and you would think Sam wouldn't have 8 in his cold 4-bet range, so likely polarized to kind of aces, as Will Hasher says, or I would guess maybe also a sick bluff line. So Will Hasher ended up being the biggest winner at that table, and Kanu the biggest loser, who lost 90,000 across the 2 tables when they filled up, but he won from Will Hasher around 70,000 before that. But there was also plenty of action elsewhere the last couple of days. Like here we have Trueteller against Alex, heads up, and Alex won 78k from him at this one table. And then also Isolde played Punting Peddler, aka Mikhail Thuritz, in a long heads-up 8-game match for about 450 hands. And even though Punting Peddler has 290k here, he actually finished down 5k on this match. Although with his win from Carlu the day before, Isolde is still up over 200,000 the last 48 hours. And so the biggest winner by far in those 2k, 4k to 7 games was Sanika, who was up 702,000 for the day, all but 1k of that coming at 2k, 4k, deuce 7. And the second biggest loser was Samrastan and Trueteller in third, with 130 and 98k in losses respectively. And the second biggest winner yesterday was actually Noob Mare, who we've not really seen much, which all of his winnings came at stars from 50-100 PLO, and over 1150 hands he profited 192,000. So by far his biggest win, and maybe we'll see him around some more. And the third biggest winner that day was Alexonmoon with that 78k win against Trueteller. So we'll wait and see if Isolde managed to come back from his 460k loss yesterday. And thanks for watching, guys. This has been Benny for Straight to the King.